Hey, this is Lexi checking in to welcome you to the podcast. I just wanted to give you a heads up. For this episode, there are some audio issues, but we fixed them by episode 2, and Eden no longer sounds like she's recording on a tin can. I'm really glad you took a chance clicking on this episode, and I hope you'll stick around. Take it away, past Lexi. Hello, and welcome to the inaugural Kissing Book Podcast episode. My name's Lexi. I'm going to be the host for this one, and on the podcast, I will be the historical romance expert.
And Token American.
There
we go. I am Eden, and I will be the host of the second episode. And on this podcast, I'm sort of the grab bag expert. I like romance in lots of different genres. Fantasy, science fiction, romantic fantasy, romantic science fiction. You know, kissing books are better if there's murder or space guns or all those sorts of things.
Goblins.
Honestly, goblins are underrated romantic heroes, but we're going to talk about that on a different day.
Hello, and I am Ves. I am your third host, and in this iteration, I will be the romance noob, because I read lots of books, but not a lot of romance so far, and this needs to change.
It's actually why we started the podcast, is Eden and I were talking about romance novels, and Vez was like, I don't really read those, and we immediately were like, well, we're going to start a podcast and force you to.
Exactly.
We're like, here is our massive list of books that you must read. No pressure.
And I was like, this is overwhelming. I don't have the time, but maybe if we start a podcast, I will take the time. Oh, and also, like we didn't say in the beginning, we're spread all over the world. It was just mentioned that Lexi is the token American. I'm German. English is my second language. You might at some points hear me falter or struggle for words because we're usually recording at different times in the day when I'm probably not that awake. So I'm sorry already.
Yeah, fun fact about us is if you put all of our time zones into a website called Time and Date, which has a time zone converter to find when's a good time to have a meeting. And all three of our time zones, because Eden is from the glorious country of Australia.
English, arguably our first language. Some might say swearing.
I mean, yeah. I think you sound fantastic, personally.
Yes.
But if you put all of our time zones into that converter, it does not spit out a single green option. Every single one is yellow, which means somebody's going to suffer, or red, which means at least two people are going to suffer.
Much like the romance novel characters that we read about, we have to suffer to then reach where we want to reach.
So we got to start off. Very important question. What is a kissing book?
Exactly. Because I did not know. I mean, I had an idea, but no idea.
I mean, obviously, a kissing book is Wesley and Buttercup.
Ooh, I love that book.
Riding off into the sunset. Absolutely do not read the sequel because
there is no sequel.
It's a standalone.
Do not speak of the sequel.
It's a standalone book. Never heard of a sequel.
Yes, there's no sequel in which immediately after they ride off into the sunset, somebody falls off a horse. That doesn't happen. We're fine. But we are inspired by the Is This a Kissing Book from Princess Bride.
What is this? Are you trying to trick me? Is this a kissing book?
And to me, a kissing book is where the romance is kind of the central focus.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Like, you can have the backdrop of space battles and office romance and everything, but that is basically what it is to me.
It has to have a happy end.
Yeah, happy ending. Or happy finale. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Both are good.
HEA or HFN are the two acronyms you see online everywhere.
See, I already learned something.
So now that we've established that, let's talk about the first kissing book we have chosen. So the way the podcast is going to work is usually it's going to be Eden or me picking a book and making Vesna read it. But sometimes it'll be books that none of us have read. We're going to all expand our knowledge base here. We're all going to learn new fun things and experience new fun characters together and hope we all like all the different kissing books.
Exactly. That's the main criteria for this podcast is at least someone had to have a lot of fun reading it.
Exactly. And as I am definitely most of the time not going to be the one who's read the books before, you're going to get a very raw review of the beginning, of the end, of the middle, whatever, from me.
You're the audience stand-in is what we would call you.
Ooh, yes, I am.
You're the ingenue.
I'm the ingenue.
You're the ingenue.
Oh, yes. I've always wanted to be the ingenue.
But to get us kicked off, the first book we've picked is kind of an unusual choice, I would say. We have read On the Edge by Alona Andrews, which is ostensibly urban fantasy, but there's not much urban about it.
That's very true.